where the clouds reside, with engines roaring, wings open wide. A silver bird takes to the blue, oh the joy of flying, a dream come true. Christchurch sky is a wondrous show, small planes rise, large jets glow. Runway dance is a grand ballet, airborne whispers call my heart away. Oh, the power of flight, it stirs my soul, a timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. My soul, a timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. Kiss earth, the engines sigh, a brief embrace, then they kiss the sky. Departure gates and tarmac trails, a symphony where nothing fails. The winds of Canterbury lift them high, tracing arcs against the southern sky. Each takeoff and landing a thrill anew, a dance of wings, a boundless view.
Well, good morning, folks. Greetings, Kevin, from Florida. G'day, Tucker. How you going, mate? Going to be a short one today. Health reasons. Today's stream is brought to you by Sudafed and Strepsils. So, if you're not familiar, Sudafed is a cold and flu medication, and Strepsils is a throat lozenge. So we'll see how we go. As you can see, not much wind around. So here you go, Tony from Airport Streams. Here's your calm. I've brought my weather station out today, and it's showing 2.5 kilometres an hour. And from that windsock, you can probably guess that it's not very windy at all. Just a couple of junior spotters out with Dad, and got our first arrival right down the end there, and we'll just check our balance. Here we go. Let me know how we're doing on sound. Let me know. Voice mic should be good. G'day, Danielle. Good to see you. The All Blacks game. Yes, I was umming and ahhing. Yeah, it'll be on in your town, Danielle. So you'll be. I'm surprised you're not at Soldier Field. Mind you, the ticket price is probably pretty steep, I'd say. Yeah, if you haven't got mates in a corporate box or something, yeah, just about forget about it. Very pricey. Ireland against New Zealand. I thought twice about staying home and just sort of keeping warm. Spent all yesterday in bed pretty much. Came out and watched a bit of airport streams. I got up and watched a bit of airport streams on my machine. main machine, and yeah, that was good. Got a lot of advice. Said, don't worry about it. Forget about it. I did think twice about it. Mrs. Seki said, "You're mad. I've got no sympathy for you. If you go." So yeah. My compromise is I'm going to go straight from here to the doctor's office and see if I can't get prescribed something a bit stronger to actually knock this nasty bug that I've had for a wee while now. It got better, and then it's come back again, and just a cough and a headache, and it's not COVID. So yeah, just not nice, and yeah, it's not nice for your partner, sort of coughing all night and that sort of thing. So apologies to Mrs. Seki. And oh, I know why it's so dark. I've got it set to super bright daylight, and it's not super bright daylight. We've got sort of overcast clouds, sort of rainy clouds. Yeah, we might get some rain. Yeah, if that happens, that will be ungood. Don't really want that to happen because got the equipment out. The good thing is we can measure the rainfall and the wind velocity and all sorts of things like that. So we've got hey. So Mr. Fire Command put on the old blinkers and siren and lights just to brighten the kids' day. Junior spotters out here just down the end there with Dad. Let's see if we can't find them. So there's Mr. Fire Command and Junior spotters and Dad just back here. So very kind of him. Yeah, he'll be going around because the fire boys and girls practice on a Sunday just over by engineering here. So let's go around and show you. We can't show you the actual testing going on, but here's the engineering building. And just behind this post office building, so if that post office building was not there, we'd be able to see them. Yeah, so got the red electric fire truck there, and I saw one of the green tenders as well. Thanks, Carwin. Always useful. Oh, look, thanks so much, Tucker. That's awesome, mate. Brilliant stuff. Let me just make sure that that's on the screen. Yeah, okay. I'm catching up with your chat now, Danielle. Tickets weren't bad, but I'm not watching in 11 degrees C. I'm watching it under a blanket at home. Okay. Well, 11 degrees Celsius isn't that bad for rugby watching. So, yeah. You'll have to, if you come to New Zealand, you'll definitely have to harden up a bit, as we say, Danielle. Yeah. Yeah, so thanks very much, Carwin, for coming out and keeping us company. And no Alex today. Alex is apparently off to see his mum. Got a bit of a family thing going on. We've got a helicopter, and conveniently it's almost right. It's pretty high. Can we get up there? Oh no, he's coming. He's turned around and he's going back. Can we see him? I'd like to bring you a helicopter, at least one helicopter on a stream. And come on, helicopter. Against the clouds. So he's against the clouds now, which will make him hard to spot. Oh well. Ah, here we go. Helicopter. Yay. Found you, little buddy. Here we go. Helicopter. So we've met our requisite quota for helicopters on the stream, which is 1. We sort of set a target of 1. We're ambitious here on 4K Aircraft Live. Yeah, when we see a helicopter, we try and get them for you. Oh, thanks, Carwin. Air New Zealand, 6:29. Right, good stuff. So yeah, we should see that. Doubtless, we're probably up against the rugby for viewership at the moment. And there may be some Brisbane people going on. Came out early because we thought we might get an ice flight today. Carwin said he had to do some running yesterday to catch the C-17 and also Hercules leaving for the ice. And yeah. He was able to get those, so that was good. But yeah, no such luck for us today. And usually we arrive early because we imagine that Singapore is going to be arriving early. And well, they're not today. They're on time pretty much. They're going to be a little bit early, but not before 10 o'clock sort of thing, which is what we normally would call early. That equates basically in the sort of winter time to around about a arrival time of 9 o'clock. So yeah, let me just bust into my strepsils, my throat lozenges, just so I've got something to sort of stop me from coughing all over you. That would be bad, B-A-D. Yeah. We haven't seen the dog walkers yet, as your regular visitors, viewers might know. We get quite a few dog walkers out here on a Sunday. Just let me know, is the picture and things going all right? We can make alternative arrangements as far as connection is concerned. But for now, we're just looking at this connection we've got there. So Jetstar, righty. Jetstar going to Auckland. Thanks so much, Carwin. It's good info. So we'll throw that up on the so we know. And yeah, once again, thanks very much, Tucker. That's brilliant, mate. It's always a pleasure to bring you some content here on Sunday. As I say, a lot of people said perhaps think of your health first, but I've made a bit of a bit of a thing for doing a stream on Sunday. The weather's not too bad. We're looking at 13 degrees at the moment, and we've got 71% humidity, according to my weather station. Let me show you my weather station. So that's Jetstar, and it's going to take him a wee while to get down to his takeoff point. So I've got my little weather station here, which I bought from home. So that's mounted on a tripod, and if it was windy I would strap it down to something, but yeah, it's got all the wind direction, and it tells us UV and all sorts of things like that, and yeah, it's pretty accurate actually. It will give us, and it will actually put it on online, but I haven't managed to get the Wi-Fi hooked back up to it yet, so yeah, a bit unfortunate, but I can see that next one coming in. That's not the Neo, that's the ATR from Hamilton 629, isn't it, Carwin? Yeah. So Hamilton, the Tron in the house. For those of you unfamiliar, Hamilton is just down the highway from Auckland. It's almost, you know, a satellite city for Auckland, pretty much. Auckland by far our biggest city. And Hamilton nowhere near that size. Quite a beautiful city apparently. Haven't been there for years and years and years. It has the Waikato River, which is fairly major outflow of Lake Taupo. And Lake Taupo itself is the crater volcano of a supervolcano. And it rivals Yellowstone in size. So if you get your geography and geology out, yeah, learn all about supervolcanoes and just how violent New Zealand's past has been, particularly the North Island. South Island slightly less so. We have fault lines and earthquakes and all sorts of things like that. We don't have volcanoes here in the South Island, but we do have hot springs, and hot springs at Henma Springs and Maruia Springs as well, which is up towards I believe, Lewis Pass. So up in the mountains, the crust gets a little bit thinner in places, and yeah. How are we doing? G'day, Kiwi Aviator. Good to see you. This is just the standard lens on my Panasonic HCX 1500. I do have a lens extender kit which I put on from time to time, which effectively doubles and more the range of it. I believe they go out to about 600 millimeters. So with the tele extender, I'm out to about 1200. Yeah, so I don't use a long lens if I can help it. It prevents shakes and all sorts of bad artifacts from coming in. So yeah, good question, Kiwi Aviator. Thanks very much for it. Yeah, so I just have a standard HCX 1500, which is the same camera that Kevin from Wellington Flights Live started out with. I thought, well, if it works for Kevin, it'll work for me. And yeah, I purchased one and haven't really had a bad word. It's been pretty good, really. The only thing it doesn't do is night. Yeah, at the moment we just have a static ambient mic. I'm not sort of tracking it. I probably could put the mic on top of the camera. Here's that Neo that Carwin was telling us about. Whoops. Find you. There we go. Just coming in. Yeah, Danielle. It's not calm, but yeah, they're very, very gentle, considering what we've been putting up with. Red warning notices, orange warning notices. Basically, really, really hard, even just to stand up, let alone be able to film anything in those conditions. And if you had a look at my Singapore go-around, you can tell from that that holding the camera still was just awful. It was so difficult to do. So kudos to Airport Streams yesterday, even in the gentler conditions yesterday. Get the with the long lens on, it just acts as a big sail, and it's really, really hard to hold and get steady and stable footage. So that's a 321 Neo. You can tell it's a little bit longer, a little bit larger than the 320s. Still very quiet, very, very quiet. That's the new engine option as opposed to the noisy engine option, as I've nicknamed the CEO versions. And we'll be getting that ATR off fairly shortly. G'day Dave, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Kind of him. Didn't have a really high takeoff profile on that particular flight. So very, very nice. Just a pan, really. Hardly any tilting going on at all. If you've ever done any camera work, you'll know that doing both pan and tilt at the same time is always a bit of a struggle, particularly if they come straight at you. We had that situation in Sydney with the 36 right runway coming straight at us, and yeah, straight over the P3 car park. And yeah, there's a bit of a highlights package of Australia, of Sydney's. There we go, just back to the gate. Tuck him into a gate over there. Carwin could probably tell us which number it is. Be in the 20s, I would say. But yeah, look, thanks very much for coming along. As I say, it's I'm sort of here not for a long time, but for a good time today. So what I'll probably do is get Singapore's arrival and get Singapore's departure, and let's just see where he is. Still looking at about 23 minutes. It's saying 10:20 arrival time, so yeah, just about 20 odd minutes away. Here we go. We've got a Flying Doctor Service aircraft. Maybe off to Greymouth or the West Coast or something like that. Very, very difficult to tilt up that high and find them. Come on, little guy. You're down here somewhere, are you? Oh dear. What have you got on the runway? Christchurch Aero Club or something? Certainly looks like it. Canterbury Aero Club, apologies. Don't want to just restrict you to Christchurch. Baby props. So members have got a wee prop emoji. So if you want to give the old props a bit of a look at, this aircraft sitting on the test stand, and a bunch of gentlemen were discussing about it earlier, and yeah, doesn't look like it's getting an engine test or anything, but yeah, at some stage, never know. Oh, Mr. Helicopter's come back. Where are you, Mr. Helicopter? The great thing is, helicopter is white against white clouds. Apologies. Hi Jessica, how you going? It's great to have you here. And welcome to Christchurch. It sort of looks and feels a bit different today. Main reason for that is it's a lot calmer than it's been. We've had a runway inspection just now by, I think it's car 6. Just tell me, is it car 6? Yes, it's car 6. So once again, this stream is being brought to you by Strepsils and Sudafed. And Sudafed, if you don't know, overseas people, is a cold and flu medication. And yeah, hopefully it prevents me from coughing all over you. We look to have a Wellington flight, 362, heading out in not too distant future. So car 6 just sitting there. Usually they do these runway inspections every now and again, especially when they're expecting a large airliner to arrive. We usually get a runway inspection before Emirates arrives and before Singapore arrives. And we're expecting Singapore in about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, it goes really fast, doesn't it, Carwyn? Yeah. I don't know if they've got any speed limit, but they probably not go too crazy on it. Here, speaking of cars, here's Fire Commander. So he's going to go for a perimeter drive all the way around in order to get back to his fire station, which is probably only about a kilometre away from where he was. But in order to get there, he's actually going to have to drive all the way around the airport perimeter. G'day Alex, how you going there, mate? Good to see you. Say hi to your mum. Alex, yeah, Carwyn. G'day Glenn, thanks very much for coming. Good to see you, and thanks very much for dropping by, mate. That's brilliant. It's always a pleasure to see people take a little time out of their day to spend with us. I think we've got a rugby game on which we're competing with. Now, there's a jet flying over the top, and it's Dunedin to Auckland, and I don't know that we're going to be able to see it. Oh, yes, we can. Straight up here, Carwyn. Dunedin to Auckland. Straight up there. In the meantime, we'll concentrate on aircraft that we can definitely spot for you. So we tell people that we're here to do some plane spotting, and this is 362 going off to Wellington. Oh, brilliant, Susan. Yeah. Possibly myself. Although our good mate Tucker does occasionally gift memberships, and we thank him very much for doing that. Anybody who gives us donations via Super Chat or memberships, if you're thinking of doing a donation, I recommend the membership thing. It just is a little bit more personal. I'm going to say, don't need the money, but if I take your money and put it towards a membership, then Google/YouTube get a double bite of it, if you see what I mean. So if you're thinking about doing a donation, I think memberships are good. it encourages people to come along and join the community a bit more. The same reason that Susan's just come along today, because someone gave her a membership. That just makes it a little bit better, doesn't it? G'day, Chanel. Brilliant to see you. Thanks so much. Hideous day in Invercargill. Well, it's actually not bad here. Sun's actually coming out, so I might actually have to start putting some ND filter on, because I took it all off because we had this ghastly overcast. If I look at my weather station, it's saying that we've got 721 UV stops, which is a lot. So it's getting pretty bright. Let me just put on at least 1 degree of filter there, and that means that you won't get quite so much glare on there. Susan, yeah, ducks visiting the town pool, yes. Yeah, we have, it's that emoji is really for the all black aircraft, which we haven't seen any of yet. And since we're not staying all day today due to health reasons, we probably, I'm not sure where the all black aircraft are. Hopefully we get to see at least one of them come to yes, Chanel, that's a very, very good point. Probably should throw some sunscreen on. I have got some in the bag. Sort of an important thing to have. Right, private owner. Oh, the Gumby helicopter is down the end there. So, what have we got? Wellington to Timaru is flying over the top somewhere. We can't see him just yet. Oh, good on you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely improved. It's improved so much I've actually had to throw that ND filter on. We've got 13.3 degrees, and we've got 69% humidity, and the lux, it's saying 769, whatever that means. So the UV index is quite high, not extreme. Yeah, so this is we've got, and a wind speed of about 4.3 kilometres an hour. So kilometres an hour, not knots. It's just gently ticking along. Oh, thank you, Carwin. G'day, Davo. How you going, mate? Good. And yeah, we can see our next arrival. Just out the back there. He's NZ 527 coming in from Auckland. A320. OXA. So 12-year-old. Sounds like a recipe for a good scotch or something, doesn't it? So just go up a little bit. And over a little bit. And we should see him. Here he comes. And we'll just move over a little bit more. There's Mr. Fire Command coming back. And yeah. We've got this one coming back, and we've got a push back. So we'll see the twofer in just a moment. Here we go. Yeah, Davo is in fact in the house. So that baby helicopter is on its way back. Oh no, it's not a baby, it's an Airbus. It's yeah, an H120 Airbus helicopter. Not the big luxury model, the 135s and those sorts of things, but yeah, very, very nice helicopter indeed. Just flying across the airfield. Good, here he goes. And he might be Christchurch helicopters, which live over next to the, there you go, Aero Club. Just in behind there is their base of operations. So easy to see what's going on there. Just come back and just going to do a little touchdown. They're quite good at these helicopter pilots are quite skillful, able to put it down right on top of their trailer that moves the helicopter into the hangar. You see that on Wellington Flights Live sometimes with the Westpac helicopter actually landing onto the platform, which has still got the tractor attached to it, and then they just take them into the base. So here's that one, and tucking them into a gate. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for slightly more extreme conditions today to sort of give my weather station a bit of a test out, but no, it's decided to be nice and calm and not stressed at all. So there we go. Next one is on the way in. Just see if we got that, got this, excellent. And he's Nelson to Christchurch, so that's 8:51, looks like, 8:51, coming in from Nelson, ATR. And we should see him if we just go over here a little bit. There we go. So that's the ATR 72-600, and he's coming in from Nelson, where it's no doubt not a bad day. Where's our Nelsonian chatters? Probably still watching the football, the rugby. There we go. Thanks, Cohen. And this is 582 off to Auckland, I believe, or 580. Yeah, 580 off to Auckland. And Singapore cannot be that far away. Yes, okay, he'll be next to land. Right, so Singapore's a wee way away, but we'll be next to land. So hopefully not giving you whiplash by sort of showing too many devices, straight lines and that sort of thing. Just hold that thought while I have a bit of a cough off air. It's not too bad, Davo. My weather station is reporting 3.6. Oh no, it's picked up a little bit. 4.7 kilometres an hour. And can I get the wind direction? Yes, almost directly from west. 4.7 kilometres an hour. And it's just 15 degrees. So, a little bit chilly. Singapore has not come through the clouds yet. Can't be too far away. I can see it now, Colin. It's right over here. That's where it is. Hope I'm up high enough. Too high. Here we go. Right. And remember to push record. Hopefully this doesn't chop us off. In theory, it should go better. So this is SQ297. Coming in from Singapore, overnight flight. And we're getting an additional flight over the summer, and I believe they're starting fairly shortly, that second flight. Somebody can do some research and let us know in the chat when those extra flights begin. Hopefully carries his speed carries him all the way down the end and we get a close-ish view of him. Recently they've been pulling off at A3 and that looks like he's pulled up in plenty of time, so he'll get off at A3. He's not going to come all the way down the end, fortunately. Davo, mate, it's not great. As I keep saying, today's stream is brought to you by Sudafed and Strepsils. Not that great. So yeah, I'm going to knock it on the head once we get Singapore departing, and I'm going to go to the doctor from here and see if they can't prescribe me something a little bit stronger to actually knock this thing right out of the park. Because yeah, it's certainly persistent. It's been hanging around for a while. And it's not something I want. That means that we won't get to see Emirates today. Apologies if you're expecting that. Normally if I was healthy, I'd go pretty much all day. Bought a new battery pack, basically because it's got an AC outlet on it, so that I can power my weather station. And yeah, today's the first day I've used it. The dreaded lurgy, indeed, mate. The dreaded lurgy. So it's going to be awesome to see the 900 and the 1000. G'day NZ1 Aviation, how you going there, Mike? Good to see you, mate. Lurking and working, yeah, good on you. Yeah, I'm lurking and I'm sort of streaming. So, just a short one today, mate. Yeah, thank you, Carwin. Good words. So it sounds to me, Mike, like I'm going to be the only one left here in Christchurch. When you all guys have gone off to Auckland to greet our mates from Sid Squad. And since we're on the topic of Sid Squad, let's go around and have a look at their hotel, the Sid Squad Novotel, and that is because they used that Novotel for their overnight when they came over on a Saturday and returned on a Sunday evening. And yeah, wasn't that was great? Only 6 months ago too, and that's basically about as long as this channel's been going. I was playing around with a few things before that, but really genuinely started to try and do some streams around about May. That for Mike, only if I can get this dreaded lurgy out of the way, mate. And since I'll be the only person in Christchurch, yeah, I might come out and do both Saturday and Sunday. We'll get some interesting arrivals. And yeah. So that one has been sitting there. I saw some Air New Zealand types sort of out there earlier having a bit of a chinwag about it, but no, they haven't revved it up or anything like that. We can't really see the green machine terribly well anymore. They've sort of moved it back, so it's previously they had it orientated a little bit more into the wind, and they've sort of pushed it back a little bit more out of the way. You can just see the green machine there. Just the top of the tail, and so it's the flying bush, the flying green bush. There you go. Peach King from Blenheim. Alright. That'd be awesome. Righto. Let's go round and get this ATR. Shouldn't be too far away. You got a handle on that one. Zoom in. Yep. So no dramas with Singapore today, no go-arounds, no bouncing, no fancy power slides or anything like that. So this is 8:58 off to Auckland. By the looks, yeah, 8:58. Sorry, off to Nelson. Why did I say Auckland? Did I say Auckland? Yeah. I blame my illness on that. Conditions quite good. Just hope that the bandwidth is taking care of itself. There we go. Off to Nelson. Yeah, so I'll give you a quick look at the old weather station, which I've brought in from home. So that does all sorts of things. Measures rainfall, wind speed and direction, air pressure, humidity, light, lux and UV and all sorts of things like that. So yeah, I brought it out for the first time today. King 52, is that going to come and see us? Is it Colin? Be nice if it did. So this is 3:48, is it, off to Wellington? Yeah, 3:48 off to Wellington. And we start playing a little bit better. Right. So I'll give you a quick look at the windsock, so that'll just double emphasise just how pleasant the conditions are. And I'll go around and I'll get a temperature. Oh, okay, so it's down to 14.9, so yeah, just dropped a little bit. The light's gone up a little bit. UV index is quite high, and we've got 63% humidity, according to the weather station, Seki weather station. Right, I will take a brief moment to grab something to munch on, and another strepsil for my throat, and yeah, I'll be back with you in just a minute. Well, they've done a little bit of mowing here, but they've left quite a bit on. So the grass is actually quite thick, the grass on top of the mound here. So you obviously don't want it blowing away or drying out. Yeah, so we've got, what is he, 708 coming in from Invercargill. Just a moment, and we've got one of the lame ducks being towed to engineering down here. So here he is, 708 coming in from Invercargill. And it with the alternating flashing lights, you can tell it's dashy, even without seeing the undercarriage, main undercarriage. coming out of the engine nacelles. Exactly, Carwin. A little bit of engine noise. And we'll see that aircraft that's under tow. Just in the foreground. So he should be coming down here to the engineering area. If we just go up a little bit, you should see that little gimbal flying across the top there, little helicopter. So now he's tucked himself away there. We'll come back and focus on this aircraft under tow. I see we've got flying doctor service coming back. Looks like he's been to Nelson and is coming back, so we should see him in not too distant future. So that's FDC 25. It's the Beach King B200. I think we might have seen him take off earlier. Certainly saw a flying doctor aircraft take off earlier. So one more for the list. Check the oil and engine temps and all that sort of thing. Yeah, that'd be a good job, wouldn't it? Towing aircraft in and out of service. Don't know that pushing them back out of the gate would be all that much fun, but certainly towing them down to the service area and so on would be not bad at all. Taking that towing bar off. one of those guys definitely needs more high vis. Two of them are fine. The third one, we can hardly see him. It's only when he moves that we can actually pick him out. So, yeah, probably be good to get some more high vis. I'm sure there's a budget for high visibility clothing. Safety first and all that. Yeah, New Zealand coming in from Hamilton, are they, Cowan? Good, good, good. It's a little bit quiet. I think we're going to get Flying Doctors in first. And it looks like we've got NZ 536 going to Auckland. Should be pushing back in just a moment. A320. So we'll go across to the New Zealand tails and see if we get one of those moving back in just a moment. Yeah, we almost have a Simpson sky. Yeah? Puffy clouds, a little bit of blue. Yeah, not too bad. Definitely towards the north it's Simpson sky. Towards the south, perhaps a little bit too overcast for that. Here we go. 5:38 does he to Auckland. Oh, sorry, 5:36. Yeah, 5:38. It's a little bit later on. Time for another strepsil, I think. Here we go. Beautiful A321. Very nice. Yeah, Carwyn, you can park on the grass over there. I've done it a few times when the rest of the bays have been sort of used up. I'm going to get Flying Doctors in just a moment. Can we see him? There we can, there we go. So that Flying Doctor in from Nelson. Beach Cring 200. 5:38 in 12 minutes is a Cowan. Okay. Yeah, so this is the one 321 is 5:36. Yeah, 5:36 and 5:38 is not far behind. So plenty of seats between Christchurch and Auckland. Pretty much only serviced by jet aircraft. Christchurch and Auckland, but Christchurch to Wellington, a mixture. Have both. G'day, Grumpy One. How you doing there, mate? there'll be plenty of people available to do a stream on the 8th, I think, Mike. Sounds like a lot of people are taking a lot of gear, and of course Sid Squad will be there, and doubtless they'll be doing a stream or two. Case of watch and learn, I think. It's always great to see someone with Kurt's skill, particularly with the long lens, and he usually brings, well, he bought the long lens last time, and it's quite a skill to be able to focus that long lens above your head, pan and tilt the camera, and keep up chatting to your audience at the same time. You have to get quite familiar with your camera and what it does, and your tripod, and what angles you've got. It can be a bit of a lesson, bit of a learning curve when you arrive at a new airport, and Auckland will be a new airport for Sid Squad, and you just have to learn the angles a bit, and with a long lens it's even more difficult to learn those angles, because every little movement is quite a large movement, translates to quite a large movement. If you don't have say a 60 to 600 mil lens, which gives you quite a good range, but if you've got something like a 200 to 600, then I think 200 to 600 would be probably ideal for Auckland. A lot of the action is quite a long way from the viewing point, and we've got another helicopter taking off. It's the helicopter we saw earlier. I think it's the H120 Airbus helicopter, and he looks like he's heading off. So that's Christchurch Helicopters, who live over by the Canterbury Aero Club building on the other side of the airport. Sucking away on a strepsil just to keep my throat from inflaming. I took some Sudafed earlier, and after we've finished up here, I will be taking myself to the doctor's office, and we'll be asking them for something a little bit stronger to perhaps knock this nasty cough and what have you on the head. Well, thanks everybody for coming along and joining us today. Didn't anticipate getting much of a crowd while the rugby is on. Hopefully it's gone well. If it has not, then don't let me know. I shall commiserate with the rest of you later. The good thing was the cricket went well. It got to a fairly dicey situation last night, but they managed to pull it out. So they had a clean sweep of the matches that they were able to play, the 50 over matches that they were able to play against England. Oh dear. Yes indeed, Carwin. Lovely 321. Headed down to take off point down there. Yes, as I suspected, the wind has in fact picked up a little bit. It's now 8.6 kilometres an hour, so a little bit breezier than it was. The windsock sort of filled itself out a little bit more, and it's not sort of hanging there limp. A321 as NZ536 off to Auckland. And Carwin informed us that 538 shouldn't be too far behind. So yeah, we'll see him fairly shortly. Right, let me just show you that windsock. It has started billowing out a little bit compared to conditions last week. That's just ridiculous. Last week it was just barely holding on. Extremely windy last weekend. And during the week, even more so. Another one from Hamilton. Is that Carwin? Excellent. Thanks so much. we should be seeing a position where we can pick up the Hamilton flight coming in. Not too distant future. I can see him. He's up a little bit high. Yeah, we'll see him in just a moment. NZ 615 from Hamilton. Thanks very much, Colin. Thank you, Colin. 5:38 off to Auckland shortly. So we'll just follow him across. Can't actually see where his gate is because it's around the other side of the terminal, but we can see him sort of past the jet bridges, which he used for the jet aircraft, on the gates on this side of the terminal. And Carwin tells us that 5:38 should be pushing back, not too distant future. So what we'll do is we'll just lock it off on that, and we should see that that tail should start moving in not too distant future. I'll bring up have another little bit of a look at the weather. Yeah, lights good. Looking like 5.8 kilometers an hour, and that direction is and still 14.9 degrees, 65% humidity, so hasn't really warmed up all that much. The breeze is more or less a northerly. Arrow's pretty much pointing straight to the north. The whole weather station gets set up in a north-south aspect. Alright, yep, we've got pushback on 538. Thank you very much, Carwin. So we'll just move that off a little bit. That should accommodate it being pushed all the way back. Oh, g'day, Airport Streams. Yeah, mate, just a short one. So if you're feeling otherwise inclined or have some time on your hands, I'm going to knock off after Singapore departs. I'm not going to hang around for Emirates. I'm going to go from here to the doctor's office and get me prescribed some good stuff to knock this lurgy out of the park. Well, hopefully. We'll see how we go. Yeah, so if you have a hole in your schedule, yeah, come and do 3 days in a row, mate. I can tell you that there's not much breeze at all. Not much breeze at all. And having said that, it's picked up a bit. I've got my weather station out today, and it's saying 6.5 kilometres an hour, more or less from the north. Oh, it's northwest. Yes, and it's it's slowly picking up. So, oh, thank you very much, Danielle. Spoilers. Consider putting her on a timeout. Never mind. Thanks very much. Yeah, mate. I thought we might get a nice flight. As Carwin had to run yesterday in order to get his C-17, and then Singapore arrived early. But yeah, Singapore arrived pretty much on time today. So turning up early more or less guarantees that you're not going to see much. So yeah, no worries, Danielle. It's no big issue. I'm sure it will be hard to miss. Yeah, so this is NZ 538, and we expect him to go off to Auckland. And we've got Christchurch Tower on now, 804 pinging up, and running an ATR on that route in MZB. Yeah, he's certainly perhaps not the technical advisor, perhaps a schedule chief or something like that. He's certainly on top of it as far as the aircraft coming and going. Very, very useful chap to have around. Him and Alex both. But yeah, very, very pleased to have his company here on the Mound. Thank you very much for coming out, Carwin. Three o'clock in the morning. I think I might have been up. Not through choice. Just yeah, Davo, I was probably up about 3 o'clock. Oh, that's done by ATC, is it? Okay. And behind him is the Taronga flight. 803, I think it is. Just Tauranga, a very nice part of the world. Getting busier and busier as it becomes a retirement home for Auckland, pretty much. We've got a little guy just making his way across there. I think we're going to have a takeoff from this Harewood Club aircraft. LJO, Piper Archer, TX. 804 Tauranga, alright. That 803 will be the one coming the other way, probably then. Thank you, Cohen. Here he comes. Won't need a lot of runway, but there's not a lot of breeze, so yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's hopeless trying to figure out who's going to get those memberships, airport streams. Just give up. What do we got? We've got another aircraft out there, and we've got a vehicle as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't think I'll deliberately be getting up at 3 o'clock. Can always watch them on replay. Yeah, well. Yeah, Danielle. You're a bit too soft to actually get out and support our team. When you come over, you're definitely going to have to quote unquote harden up, because rugby is mostly played in the winter. Although, having said that, the professional games are extending that quite a bit. They sort of start in late January, early February, pre-season stuff. No, mate. I came out in anticipation that there might be one, but there wasn't, because Carwin got one yesterday when he sort of sprinted, ran for Carwin to the Mound. Managed to get a C-17 yesterday. I guess ice 10 or ice 11. Not quite sure what number they're up to. and the Hercules that followed it out. Of course, the Hercules don't go down and back in the same day, at least not yet. I think when they get their 24 hours of sunlight, they'll be able to go down and back, maybe in the same day. Can I widen this out and get you? There we go. How'd you, little buddy? Just while we don't have much going on, let's feature Canterbury Aero Club aircraft. Going for a bit of a lap of the city or something. Yeah. Yes, I was going to watch OPM last night, but thought better of it and went off to bed around about 9 o'clock. Yeah. Although YouTube does say that participation is part of the key to scoring one of those gifted memberships. But, yeah, it's a bit random, and yeah, you're pretty lucky to score one on the OPN because they've certainly got a lot of subscribers, 38k or something like that. What have we got going on over here? Chap sort of checking out something over there. 1202 all black livery MVA. Awesome. G'day George, how are you? I'm not well, but I'm here. So we'll see how much longer we can go. Yeah, good to know we've got all black livery coming in. That certainly encourages us to stay a little bit longer. We've got looks like 347 coming in from Wellington, not too distant future, just passing over the city now. And yeah, the cloud base is just a little bit too low for us to see it directly. So you'll come around and drop below the cloud base and we'll be able to see him. Yeah, Davo's, yeah, just awesome. Yeah, he really is one of the good uns. Okay, we've got another Aero Club. Since we're on featuring baby props, just let you know that there is a prop emoji, if you can find it. There we go. You found it, Carwin. Well done, mate.
He's not going for a lap of the city, he's going somewhere else entirely. And here comes security vehicle coming around. So we might have missed the fire appliances returning to base. They were out doing their practice at the engineering base earlier. George, not today, mate. I'm not well, so I'm not going to stay until around about 2 o'clock. It's just too much. So, yeah, you've seen EK412 plenty of times from me and other streams here in Christchurch. But, not today, mate. Just not feeling all that good. It was touch and go whether I was going to come out at all. But in the end, decided to come and honour the commitment, as you do. Thanks, David. Yeah, really kind words. And appreciate the support, mate. Yep, I can see that 320 being towed around. Let's have a wee look. There you go and have a wee look at him. Here we go. That's the one Carwin's talking about, being tugged around. Might end up pushing it back actually. And we do actually have a live aircraft as well as the one coming in. So we've got Christchurch to Invercargill going out, and he is 705, NZ 705. G'day Dale, good to see you, mate. Yeah, so they're going to push that back into the engineering area, probably back from whence it came. Hang on just a sec, let me get a sip of something. G'day mate, good to see you. Yeah, not a long one today. Going to go to the doctor after this and see what they think. Hopefully they can give me some good stuff to knock this lurgy on the head. Yeah, thanks Carwin. Yes, it is in from Wellington. And we've got 2 lined up to take off. So we'll see those come out shortly. So the first of those is Christchurch to Wellington, 350. And then we've got Christchurch and Invercargill after that, which is 705. So 350 and 705. Off to Harewood. And next to go, off to Invercargill. Oh, good on you, Dale. Yeah, we sent one or two aircraft off to you earlier, Nelson, and we had at least one back, so that's good. Steeper than usual, and then he flattens it out. Good. Some of them just come gently up the glide slope, the takeoff slope, and others sort of straight up to that height, and then they flatten it off. But, I've had one or two this morning where we haven't had to do any tilting much at all on the camera. Those are the good ones. We only have to do one orientation. Yeah, mate, we can barely make out the mountains in the background. I guess it's due to the cloud pretty much. We've got fairly low cloud base today. So, yeah. Yeah, not as bad as that day we were out with Mike and we could barely see the hills at all. It was just awful. Mate, honestly, not really that bothered. I'm probably at some stage going to go to 1080p. I'm not exactly sure why it is that we've got enough bandwidth. It's just not quite buffering how it's supposed to. Oh, we can give you a bit of a look at the downwind run. Maybe. Can we see him? Yeah, we can. There we go. That's Invercargill flight. Heading south to Invercargill. All but Bluff between them and Stewart Island. Very nice part of the world. Balmy 1 degree, is it, Danielle? Yeah, so the conditions in Chicago are not quite so great. Yeah, we're a little bit warmer. It's not... I've got the puffer jacket on. I probably should have worn the puffer jacket a few times. Yeah, it's probably contributed to my unwellness. Saying 10.4 and from the northwest. Oh, now it's dropped back to 8.3. Well, there you go. It flutters up and down. At some point I'll try and get this weather station actually online, so you'll be able to check out the current conditions from the Seki weather station, which will be on site with us. So we will have the actual wind direction and strength displayed, as well as temperature, humidity, and all sorts of things. So we've got Christchurch to Nelson, off to your berg, Dale, and 8:44. Shouldn't be too far away. Comes. Yeah, airport streams, you're welcome to it. Good on you, mate. I might end up doing that next weekend if I'm better, since I'll be the only person in town. It'll be all mine. Fair amount of competition from Sid Squad and you guys in Auckland, though. Be good to have some sort of multi-channel thing going. You can see Christchurch, Auckland, and anyone else, really. Maybe have 4 channels in the one box. Yeah, have to sort of think on that. I do see a collaboration tab on YouTube airport stream, so might investigate what that's all about. An ability to collaborate with someone else, present more than one on more than one channel at a time. I'm not sure what the situation is there. So 11:40. Usually our good friends at Singapore are around about, okay, so it's saying 12 o'clock. So we've got Air New Zealand 12:30. Okay, so there must be a bit of a delay there. So Singapore at 12 o'clock. Okay. Let's see how we go. Got an arrival. See, Emirates is 2 o'clock. It's already left. Show it on the map. Okay, so it's still on the ground in Sydney. Yeah, bit of a breeze. Nor'easter, which is the predominant wind here in. Okay, so you can credit the other party. Okay, yeah, thanks, mate. Right. Okay. Yeah, so being able to have a common pool of stuff, streams, from which directors can pick and present stuff on their own channels, that would be cool. Quick hijack, an afternoon stream. Yeah, you guys definitely should check airport streams out because there will be China Southern and there'll be departure. So there you go. Yeah. And I'll join you in the chat if I'm able, mate. Yeah, conditions really quite pleasant in airport streams, so yeah, I recommend popping out and seeing what you can do this afternoon. So that big bus is on its way to us. Well, it's still on the ground in Sydney, so we won't get to see it just yet. I think the fastest I've seen is just over 2 hours. Around 2:18 was one crossing I saw, which is pretty good. Got 5:31 coming in from Auckland, not that far away. Thanks, mate. That's great. Yeah. From the comfort of my bed, yeah, mate. Yeah, I generally, it's only the mobile in bed and the screen's not, I mean, it's too small really to do anything other than sort of chit chat. Yeah, can't really type all that well. I'm not a super fast typist like some of these young folk, like Carwyn Davies and so on. Yeah, you better charge up some batteries, mate. That's the number one rule, isn't it? As soon as you get home, you start charging everything back up again. Danielle, you and me both absolutely hate winter. Do my best to avoid it, and that's why Mrs. Seki and myself take ourselves off to Japan in the middle of our winter. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that during the recent pandemic. And, yeah, stuck at home in the middle of winter. Ooh, not good at all. Danielle, I don't mind looking at snow, but just don't want to be in the conditions where snow actually happens. Yeah, at a theme park or something like that. Like we've got the iceberg here, which is sort of like an Antarctic centre feature where you can go into a cold room. But the great thing is you can come out of the cold room and yeah. Queenstown, welcome back, mate. Yeah, we're still waiting for any sign of Singapore. Hopefully we get them out the door and send them on their merry way. That'll just about be us. Looks like we've got another Dashi coming in. Is it Carwin? Dashi coming in from New Plymouth. Awesome airport streams in the 4 p.m. slot. Drive time or something, isn't it? Is that the radio announcers? They put people in the drive time slot. There we go. Dashi coming in from New Plymouth. And we've got the number on that. 765 by the looks of things. Yep, 765. Lock. After I've been to the doctors, mate. I'm going to the doctors directly after this. Then I'll go home. So next to land looks like 531 coming in from Auckland. Yeah, just wanted to see. Yeah, if I felt really bad, mate, I would have just turned around and gone home. But yeah, as it's turned out, yeah, hasn't been too bad. But I just set a limit. Basically, not going to hang around until Emirates show themselves. So we're going to miss Emirates today, but we've seen them plenty of times. Don't think there's anything particularly flash about today's aircraft. I do see they have got a really nice new livery. It's sort of a grey livery. Saw it on Airliners Live, the largest streaming YouTube channel for aircraft and whatnot. Thank you, Carwin. A rather interesting piece of equipment being towed around over here. Not quite sure what that is. Some sort of inspection apparatus. Doubtless somebody who worked for you in New Zealand could probably tell us. Loading ramp? Yeah, but it's got some stairs on it, mate. It's very interesting. It's got a set of stairs and loading ramp. Yeah. Singapore, thank you very much, Carwin. Okay, well we can see that it's a loading ramp now. Side access. Okay. Here we go. And pushing back. Singapore. Meanwhile, on the way in, we've got from Tiana, Air Chathams. Well, we've got to go across and get Air Chathams, don't we? We don't see the ATR 72-500 very often. So this is coming from Tiana Airport, which is a much better way of getting to Milford Sound. If you want to sort of save yourself some money, instead of staying in Queenstown or Wanaka, stay in Tiana. or even Manapuri. And then you're closer to Milford Sound by a couple of hours, so you can easily do it in a day. Even a half a day. You can go to Milford Sound, do the cruise, and come back, and you've still got plenty of time. Doubtful Sound's a little bit different. Doubtful Sound's a little bit restricted in what you can do. So I recommend, if you're going to do the Doubtful Sound overnight, stay at Manapuri or Tiana, but Manapuri's even closer. And what you do is you go down there and you get a ferry across to across Lake Manapuri to the other side, and then where are we? Right back there. It's not really drifting that much. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, I recommend that if you want to save some money in your on your summer holidays, or yeah, I recommend going on summer holiday to Doubtful Sound. Pretty doubtful I will. Yeah. Yes, but yeah, can recommend Doubtful Sound over Milford Sound. Milford Sound's sort of a little bit over touristy, whereas Doubtful's sort of the numbers are quite restricted. You end up, if you're overnighting down there, the silence of the place is just extraordinary. It's just amazing. You don't have any other things sort of interfering with. You don't have mechanical sounds. You don't have planes. Planes are forbidden from flying in Doubtful Sound. Not so in Milford Sound. So you end up with propeller noise in Milford Sound. And oh, don't get me wrong, it's a terrific way of actually getting there and seeing the place, but yeah, one of these days when they have electric aircraft, yeah, those operating in Milford Sound would be just fantastic. Wouldn't have a problem with electric aircraft operating in those tourist areas. But propeller-driven aircraft in a sound where you've got steep sides and it just echoes around, and yeah, not all that good, really. But Doubtful Sound, banned, so end up with quite a good situation. So what have we got there, Carwin? What's that little baby one that we've got that just came in? As Flying Doctors, is it? Yeah. As I thought, it might have been the one we saw depart earlier and go off to Greymouth. Quite a few Flying Doctor services go over to Greymouth, and they pick up patients and they bring them here to Canterbury, where we have a few more facilities for treating more acute cases. And we've got Singapore on the move again. So here he comes. Yeah, the light's a lot poorer than it was. Airport Streams. I'm going to take all the stops of ND filter off, and that should brighten the picture for everybody. But yeah, we're very dusky type conditions at the moment. Easily see those beacons. Make those beacons out. On this beautiful A350 900, we're anticipating seeing. Panda-san, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. 今日、短いストリームので、私はちょっと病気なので、短い。もうすぐ終わります。ごめんなさい。エアポートストリームさん、4時間、ニュージーランドは4時間、日本は、12時から、エアポートストリームのクライストチャーチからよろしくお願いします。パンダさん、日本は暑いですか？寒いですか？こちらは、なんという、15度だけ。15度。少し寒いので。そうね。早いので、すみません。はよう。8時5分だけ。ねえ。日本、夏時間ね。夏時間は4時間違うのね。日本。おお。そうなんですか。千葉ですね。千葉。パンダさんは千葉県の成田空港。近いですね。便利ですね。成田空港。毎日成田空港でプレインスポッティング。Yeah, if I was lucky enough to live in Chiba, I think I'd be going to Narita to stream pretty much every day. It's kind of what our good mate Love Flight Jack does with so much equipment. Man, he takes a lot of equipment. And yeah. Thank you, Carwin. Yeah. Nice to get an all black on the stream. Having done that, it's almost like a quota to fulfill. You've got to have a helicopter, you've got to have an all black aircraft of some sort. So there you go. Going round to the domestic gates for props, and here comes Singapore. White aircraft against white clouds. Yeah, good luck. Okay, well, what I'll do is leave the chat going for a bit, and you guys can chatter away, and I'll leave it on for an extended period. Thanks very much, Airport Streams, and yeah, good luck with this afternoon. Should be absolutely no problems at all, mate. It's not too cold. I have got the puffer jacket on, so which I probably should have had on during those extreme winds that we had when we came out, and didn't quite have enough on really. Anyway, so thanks very much everybody for coming along, and do enjoy watching Airport Streams later on today from around 4 o'clock. Hopefully China Southern, and let's so it's CSN 109, is it? CSN 109. I think it's 109. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, Mike. It's good to see you, mate, and thanks very much. Yeah, so yeah, another cough. Hopefully you missed it. Yeah, cheers, Dale. We'll just throw up the end screen, and I'll give you a bit of a look at Christchurch Tower, just and so it's got Novotel, and then yeah, thank you, Dave. Arigatou gozaimasu, Panda-san. Arigatou. Atode Isha-san ni. Right. Okay, so thanks very much again for, and thanks to our good mate Tucker for a super chat. Thanks again. Alrighty, we'll push the end now and enjoy.
Wings like giants touch the sky. A roaring bird as it soars high. Silver trails across the blue. Dreams take off and come to you. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Clouds are dancing side by side. Through the heavens we will glide. Crystal clear each fleeting frame. Every view a burning flame. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Wings like giants touch the sky. A roaring bird as it soars high. Silver trails across the blue. Dreams take off and come to you. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Clouds are dancing side by side. Through the heavens we will glide. Crystal clear, each fleeting frame. Every view a burning flame. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. From the tarmac to the light. Dusk and dawn bring endless flight. Every detail sharp and proud. Flying dreams among the crowd. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there.
If you want.
Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus
Yeah, well,
whispers, time to
Airport
fly.
Streams.
On the tarmac, dusk and dawn bring endless fog. Every detail sharp and proud. Flying dreams among the crowd. Buckle up, let's climb the air.